Hello everyone, this video will cover topics about functions. There are different types of functions. For today we focus on even and odd functions, so be with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Even function, as I told you before, there are different types of functions. From them, even function is one of the functions, which is a function y equals f of x is even if f of x equals to f of negative of x, which means there is no range or output difference when you insert x and negative of x for our function for all x in the domain of f. Geometrically, an even function, yes, an even function is symmetric about the y-axis. It has line symmetry. We will see it in the graph clearly. So the function f of x equals to x squared is an even function, which means when we insert -1 and 1, our output is equal, it is 1. For different output, there will not be different values, which means for positive and negative numbers. When we take -1, -2, and 2, there is no difference between the ranges or the outputs, which makes it an even function. So it is negative x, f of negative x, and negative x means negative f x squared, because our f of x is equal to x squared. So it is x squared. It is x squared equals to f of x, which means there is no difference between f of negative of x and f of x for all value of x. So f of x equals to x squared is an even function. The graph looks like this. It intersects the y-axis, yes, only the y-axis. That's why it has a line symmetry. So for 1, yes, our value is equal to 1, and for -1, it is equal to 1. Yes, for x and for negative x, we get the same values in the range, which means for -2, for 2, we will get 4, and for -2, we will get the same value 4. So this function is an even function. There is no difference in the output or in the range for different input, which means difference means positive and negative. When you take the same value, which is positive and negative, there's no difference in the output. So the function is even function. So the second one is odd functions. Odd function means a function y equals to f of x is odd if f of negative of x is negative f of x, which means for the even, for f of negative of x means f of x, but for this odd function, f of negative of x is negative f of x for all x in the domain of f. Geometrically, an odd function is symmetrical about the origin, which means it crosses the origin. But for the even function, it crosses only what? Or it's symmetric is the y-axis. So it has rotational symmetry. The function f of x equals to x is an odd function, which means f of negative of x equals to negative of x. Negative x equals to, yes, it is the same. So negative f of x, which means f of x equals to negative f of x for all value of x. So this function is an odd function. So the graph of this function looks like this. When we take -1, it is 1, and for -1 it is -1. So there is difference in output for different value of x. So this function is called odd functions. But for the even function, the graph only crosses the origin. No, not the origin, the y-axis. It's symmetric about the y-axis. But in the odd functions, it's symmetric about the origin. That is the main difference. So there is an example. Decide whether the following functions are even, odd, or neither. So the first question, f of x equals to x squared minus 4. So to test the function, it's whether even, odd, or neither, we simply put or insert x, negative x. Yes, for the value of x, it's only replace it by a negative x. So look, its output. So f of negative of x means f of negative x squared, yes, minus 4 equals to 3x squared, which means it is an even value for, so negative, the power of even value is equals to positive. Yes, it gives positive. So 3x squared minus 4 is equals to f of x. So the function for x and for negative x, there is no change. So its function is even. The second example is g of negative of x equals to 1 over 2 negative x equals to, this negative will be move out, so 1 over negative 2x, this negative is for all, 1 negative 1 over 2x, which means negative g of x. So our function will was g of x, but the output is equals to negative g of x for negative x. So there is a difference in the output for x and negative x. Therefore, the function g is an odd function. For the said example, f of negative of x equals to negative x to the power of 3 minus negative x to the power of 2 equals to, this is an odd function, an odd value, and this is an even value. Yes, 2 is even, 3 is odd. So for the odd, negative the power of odd number is negative, and positive negative the power of even number is an even number, or it is positive. So minus x to the power of cube minus x squared. This function is but neither even, because negative x to the power of 3 minus x squared is x cubed minus x squared, which means it is not equal with x cubed minus x squared. So it is it will not be even function nor odd, because negative x cubed minus x squared equals to negative the whole x cubed minus x squared. This is not also the odd function, so it is neither. So thank you everyone, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to have a recommendation or any suggestion,